parental family to the third itinerary with me, Karen Kay. I'm doing this way because I feel as if there's an urgency with it. So I'm just going to put this out there, because I just want to get it out there, because usually I just edit and put nice things in. But I just want to, I've got an emergency read for Australia because certain things I'm hearing are so outrageous that they can't be true. Okay, they're so outrageous. And the second one I want to read on is the wee baby in New Zealand. I feel that's it's waking a lot of people up. A lot of people are talking about it, even on social media. Okay, so, because I feel as if it's holding parents hostage because of what their beliefs are. The doctors. I have a lot to say in this, but this isn't the place. This isn't the place. So, without further ado, if I get a wee kind of second, I'm going to do Winston Peters as well, okay, because you've been asking for that for a wee while, okay. But first and foremost, I'm going to read on Australia, all right. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to tell you, this is the most outrageous thing that I've heard. Now, I haven't verified it yet, but nothing would surprise me about these people. Nothing. This is the most outrageous. I mean, they've been outrageous, absolutely outrageous, but this is the most outrageous that they've come up with just now. Australia, $1 million fine for not sending infantry to government. I feel as if this is to do with your work, documents, all the things they need to own you. That's what I'm feeling. That's what it was. I haven't been able to verify it because it was sent to me, but they're so outrageous and off their head that it just could be true. Okay, so that's number one I want to know. I mean, $1 million fine. Nobody's got $1 million. If it's $1 million, they would be on that side. They would be on that side. I mean, it's so outrageous and ludicrous. That's why I'm smiling, because it's so outrageous and ludicrous. So we're going to have a wee look at that and see, is that just going to be a great big wake-up call, as in, what colour's the sky and the planet you're on? I feel as if this is a very, very big wake-up call for people to say, this is what the government's thinking. They all think we're all millionaires, okay? The second one is very, very sad. It's very, very, it just shows you how much power that these governments and the medical profession think they have. And also that has been given to them willingly by the public or unwillingly. I feel as if it's, coming to a balance now. And if I've got time, I'll do Winston Peters. Okay, so that might definitely 2 in this reading, maybe 3. All right, so we'll get started with the absolute outrageous 100 million. I've just upped it. $1 million fine for not giving the government all you. I think basically what they were talking about was handing over all your stuff, all the things that you own, all your documentation that you own to the government. I feel as if it's your house. I feel as if this is the universal basic income, the social credit score. Time to sod off in the nicest possible way of saying it. Time to sod off government. Anyway, I'll go and we'll get started. Okay? We'll get started. So, make sure you. Is this a real thing? I've really done it again. The $1 million fine, a real thing? And is it a thing? Or has it been made up? Okay. The real thing, or is it made up? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Right, I don't think it's quite as outrageous as $1 million. I do think they're coming after the wealth of people. The wealth. They're wanting your wealth. Okay. Um, Also, they're wanting you to realise how much you're worth. What are you worth? How much is your worth? What is your worth in society? What is your worth? I don't feel worth is anything to do with money. I feel it's to do with spirituality. I feel it's to do with inner peace. I feel as if that's what it is. Possibly carrying on what Nikola Tesla said. Your inner peace, your inner knowing, that's how much you're worth that they don't like. Okay. I feel as if there is a rebirth coming for Australia, by the way. I've seen one for New Zealand. There is one coming in Australia. There's a strong woman in Australia, strong independent woman, standing up, standing up. I feel as if she's, like I know that Australia's into kind of sections, as I say. This is a woman who's standing up herself. She's very independent. She's very independent. I feel as if she might be a lawyer. Oh, I know that this is right. There's a lawyer in New Zealand who's standing up and helping the wee baby, right, or the wee baby's parents. But there's somebody like that in Australia. There's somebody, either she's came to the fore, you know her, or she's just emerging. Very much so. She's very much for the people in Australia. Very much for the people. Okay, so let's see what else there is. See, I always get these people are going to be looking for forgiveness. I feel as if there's rats deserting a sinking ship. They're all running all roads. They're trying to distance themselves. I feel as if this has been, it might not have been as much as $1 million fine, but it's been outrageous. Whatever this is, it's been outrageous, and it's been outrageous for a reason. And now they're all running all roads. I feel as if there's an ultimatum either coming. I feel there's an ultimatum coming. The people aren't going to accept this. They're not going to accept it. This is them pushing to bring in their, I call it universal basic income, but it's a social credit score, but it's that they're bringing in, they're talking about it here as well. It's not going to be acceptable. It's not going to be accepted. There's a big light shining down in Australia just now. Remember I seen one for New Zealand, just whoa. But it's like, do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing, like, see the spaceship, right? But there's the light beams coming down for the spaceship. Just, and it's lighting up the whole of Australia. The whole of Australia is getting lit up with this. This is what they're doing. This is what they wanted to do. Yep. Australia, I feel as if the people of Australia who were holding out, who wanted to believe their government, were holding out. They're on the path of discovery just now, which is hard. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there when we realise everything we've believed in all our lives has been a big lie. A big lie. Yep. Some of us have been working at this more than even me. More. Some people put years and years and years into this. Some people were just born knowing. I wish I was born knowing, but I wasn't, because my mum had to teach me, because I was like, But now everybody's working collectively to build this light. Absolutely build the light, all working collectively. I said a couple of times that we'll get together in a place where we can all energetically, like, because prayer does prayer works wonders. Like, pray for light. Light's coming. The light I'm hearing, light never left the earth. It just dimmed. It was just turned down to a peep. So it never ever left, but it was so dim that we couldn't see. That's what it was. We're all working collectively. We should all be working collectively, but we're not. Because these entities have even tried to get into the psychic community, the light workers, the star seeds. They've worked their way in and they're trying to get us all to work against one another. That is an absolute sign. That's a telltale sign of divide and rule. When, oh, don't listen to this one because I know better. Do you? Do you? So I've got my beliefs, you've got your beliefs, but what we should all be doing is believing in one thing, and it's bringing light and getting these entities away instead of working ourselves. Right, definitely renewal coming to Australia. I feel as if Australia's going to be even better than it was. I mean, Australia. I used to always marvel the life Australians led because it seemed absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it had some times it wasn't, but it just seemed that way. People are going to hold up a mirror, and the perception they had. I feel as if there's going to be a collective awakening. Okay, and the beliefs that they held dear in here, they're like, oh, what do I believe in anymore? What do I actually believe in? And they're questioning. It takes a while. It does take a while. I mean, it's not. This was never going to be an overnight thing. And like, we are in a war. Now, let me tell you, when World War II started, they were all in false hope. They all thought it was going to be over by Christmas. Well, it wasn't. And it's the same with this psychological, spiritual war. It was never going to be over when we thought it would be because the game always shifts. Strategy always moves. Those that said it would be over genuinely believed that. They genuinely believed that. Things that they said have came to pass, but it's the timeline that's out. It's the timeline. Because you can't, if that was the case, then this was going to happen then, and this was going to happen then, and that wouldn't be a war. That would be a strategy. But it's a war we're in. That's what Thomas wants people reminded of. It's a war we're in. We're all working together to end it. And that's what we have to do. All work together to end it. So, anyway. Whoops, okay. And I wanted that way, okay. Right, things in Australia begin to crumble. I mean, the absolute hold that they've got over the people. But unfortunately, it's going to take some time. The psychological abuse, the belief is crumbling. The belief in the government, the belief in what they believed in is crumbling. But it's going to take time. I feel as if those that were shunned are going to be brought back in to the fold. And Thomas is saying, mostly to me, mostly he's reminding me, it's not the time for I told you so. It's not the time for I told you so. It's okay. Okay. Still a few wee dark clouds around, and it's around certain areas of Australia, so look out for them, because they're not clearing as quickly as they would like, okay? I feel as if things are going to come to a head. I feel this is for Melbourne. It could be for wherever Bart McGowan is. Could be for there too. But things are going to come to a head. Look out for it. I feel as if they're going to try something in December and Christmas. I don't know if it'll be another lockdown. This might be for Melbourne, where he's, because he's get back in and he thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. I think he's going to try, and I feel as if this will be a big no. Definitely peace and harmony for next year. I feel as if things are going to get exposed. They're getting exposed just now because I'm seeing them myself. I'm seeing the clips myself, so things are coming out in Australia and New Zealand, but Australia, people are standing up, talking in Parliament. Right, there's a very, very strong person. I don't know if they've got jurisdiction over all of Australia, because I'm seeing all of Australia. This person's going to expose everything. You're beginning, not how that I can't see the wood for the trees. Well, this is, we're going to see the wood for the trees, okay? So that was the first one. We'll just get the wee clarifier. I feel as if it's going to, that is just, it's, I think maybe the $1 million fine is wrong, but I feel as if they're going to start trying to fine people for not, bowing down to them. They're going to try that, but it's not going to wash. It won't wash, okay? Conclusions are within reach for Australia. Conclusions are within reach, okay? So there we go. So we'll go to the next one, which is about the wee baby. Oh, it's horrendous. Try to take the wee baby for the parents, That sounds like fascism to me, medical fascism. But that's my personal belief. But we'll see what the cards say, okay? We'll see what the cards say. I've not heard an update, so I'm only going with what I've heard. Right, so the wee baby. So let's see. We'll do this one so that you know that we're coming up for the wee baby, right? Right, so the wee baby. This is part 2. Okay, so the wee baby. Can't mind his name is 4 months old. Is he a twin? I feel as if he's a twin. For the V and the un-V blood, and it's only natural. They're supposed to take the oath to do no harm, but do they? Do they? What harm are they doing? What I had heard was the doctor said that he wouldn't do it because it wasn't his belief. It's not his belief. This is the parents. It's the parents' child. It's not his. So we'll see what happens. I pray daily for this wee baby to be a fawn for government and healthcare. Should be ashamed. Okay. Oh wow. Right, okay. Right. I feel as if both parents are strong-willed, but I feel as if the mum's very strong-willed. Okay. I feel as if they're shining a light in the darkness of the tyranny surrounding the medical profession, absolute tyranny. It's a heartbreaking situation they're in. It's a heartbreaking situation they're in, but they're bringing, you know, I'm trying to see what the word would be. Tom's trying to help me here. Bringing attention, that's what it is. They're bringing attention to just how much control parents don't have over their own child, over their own bodily autonomy, over their parental rights, especially when they're trying to take them to court to get their parental rights revoked. Yep, there's a strong lawyer helping, a strong lawyer. I feel as if money's no object. You know, like I say, they can keep going forward for as long as they need to. I feel as if a strong man's going to step forward. I feel as if this man's going to say enough's enough. Enough's enough, and come to a decision. But whether it will be the decision the parents want, see, this might be the judge. This might be the judge. Okay. I feel like things are going to get imminent. It's going to get to a very serious situation where it'll be life and death, and the judge will say enough's enough. Or somebody's going to say enough's enough, we need a decision. Yep. It's going to get to the emergency stage where that baby's going to be rushed in. I feel as if everybody's going to work together to bring this solution. Do you know this is strange? I feel as if the baby's saying, what do I do? His wee spirit is talking to the heavens and saying, what do I do? I feel as if it's the situation, it's not the baby, it's, dissipating, it's the situation. There's going to be, the situation will come to a head. Yep. Instinct. This man's going to use his instinct. This man, I don't know if he's going to be the judge. Have they been to court? I feel as if there's people putting money in, helping with money, helping with blood, help for the parents. Oh well, okay. This one, yeah, okay. Right, that's the same man then. Talk to Thomas. Okay. I've done it the wrong way. That's it. Right. I feel as if a celebrity's going to get involved on the side of the parents. Okay. I feel as if resistance to everything is crumbling. They're coming to the crunch time. I feel as if it's the parents that will decide, but the pathway is clear. Um, see their fears have went up in flames. Their fears have. Do we see what the outcome would be? Oh, it's two. Oh no, there's three. Good grief, three come out. Right, a new romantic cycle begins. I feel as if this is going to be completely new. I feel as if they're going to come to some sort of compromise. Definitely. I feel as if the parents are going to be more confident. Prosperity lies ahead. I feel as if things are going to come to a head, okay? And a decision will be made. Either way, a decision. But whatever it'll be best for the baby. It'll be best for the baby. But I feel as if there's a compromise coming. A compromise. And I feel as if it's a strong, I don't know if it's a judge or somebody says, enough is enough. Enough's enough. But I feel as if people in general are thinking, wow, absolutely not. Absolutely. We have to have parental rights. So I feel as if they're going to try and take the parental rights away. They might even, the decision might be to take the parental rights away, but there was such a bloody outcry. Oh, sorry. There was such an outcry for the public. I see a coming together. A coming together of getting talks and I feel as if at the end, right at the end, when all hope looks lost, something, whatever this is, it's going to come down on the side of the parents. They're going to come to some sort of compromise. If they haven't already, I don't feel this is past. I feel as if it's ready to just come to a head. I don't know if they've been to court. They're going to court. But I feel as if this strong man, I feel it's a man, I was going to say a woman like kind of very strong in, but I feel as if this is a man, I feel as if this might be a judge who says enough's enough. Enough's enough. We've got to do what's best for the baby. And I feel as if there'll be, because I see the medical staff and the parents in the room talking it out. So that's what I see for the wee baby. I just like to send prayers and healing and everything that I can my way to the wee baby, just to make sure he's all. I feel as if he will be okay though. I don't see anything. No, I feel as if he will be okay. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. I can't get to Winston Peters, so I'll try and get to him maybe Tuesday. I'll maybe put him into quick-fire questions for this week. Okay. Anyway, this was just a wee quick update especially for Australia. All right, and we'll keep. Sorry for Friday. I just couldn't go. I kept getting kicked back off every time I tried to go live, or like to get on the internet, just kept kicking me back off, and I thought that wouldn't be great reading because it would just frustrate me. Anyway, there was things happening on Friday that I wasn't in the best of fettles, but I'm in a better mood now. I know I'm happy-go-lucky, things upset me. Anyway, so I'll go, and this will be all nicely up, hopefully, for you for when you all wake up. All right? And I'll speak soon. Bye for now. I'm still here. I'm still here. Bye for now.